I told you all, didn't I? I told you all Manchester United would get something out of this game. I said that Crystal Palace would beat Liverpool. I said Galatasaray would beat Liverpool. I said Man United today would beat Liverpool. 4 defeats in a row in all competitions for Liverpool Football Club. Do we start calling this a crisis? Is this a one-off? Chelsea, I also said, would beat Liverpool. I am telling you lot, Arsenal Football Club will win the Premier League this season. This isn't a joke anymore. We need to accept this. 3 goals conceded in 11 games. 11 games, 3 goals conceded. 2 clean sheets in the Champions League. A clean sheet in the League Cup. 5 clean sheets in the Premier League. Liverpool today, leaking goals left, right, and centre. They're not even scoring that many goals either. They look a team that need to go back to basics. I'm looking at Arne Slot right now. I don't get what this system is. I don't get why Curtis Jones is not playing. I don't get why Chiesa's not starting. I don't get why Ekitike today wasn't in the 11. Salah can't be dropped. He needs to be dropped now. The front three, for my opinion, should be Gakpo, Ekitike, and Chiesa. He's got to change something now because they are 4 points behind Arsenal. And I told you all this tricky run of games. I also said on the Football Terrace, if Arsenal are going to extend their lead and go on a run of games and really get a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 point gap, this is where it's going to happen. This is where it's going to happen. Crazy scenes. Make sure you go down and drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure you do check out the Tottenham match reaction. I don't even want to talk about Vicario anymore. I'm sick and tired of looking at the guy. Another absolute howler today. It's a disgrace. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button as well, guys. We are less than 400 away from 81,000 subscribers, and 93% of you who watch the content this month, last 90 days, last 100 days haven't subscribed. So please go down and hit that subscribe button. We're going to bring the lineups up. We're going to talk about Manchester United for the first time under Ruben Amorim winning back-to-back games, and the Man United that are finished, the Man United that are poor, are only 1 point behind us now. I'm looking at Liverpool right now. I'm looking at Man City. I believe at this moment in time are probably a bigger threat to Arsenal. I think Arsenal are the outright best team in this league, and I don't even think it's closer right now. Because Liverpool today, absolutely shambolic. Defensively, leaking goals left, right, and centre, not taking their chances. Ryan Gravenberch goes off injured. You know, I don't know why Kirkes is continuously being played. I've been saying this for weeks. Robertson has to come in. McAllister, you know, we can talk about this Liverpool midfield all we want. In my opinion, McAllister has to be dropped. You bring in Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch should be the midfield. Gakpo on the left, Chiesa on the right, and I would personally play Hugo Ekitike. No player for me is bigger than a football club, and no player is undroppable. Right now, Salah and Isak can't play together. The best football that Liverpool have played this season, and the games where they have won, where they have beaten Arsenal, where they've beaten Burnley, where they've beaten Newcastle, is when Ekitike is played. And when every game that I've seen Alexander Isak playing, I don't think Liverpool have won a game yet when he started. That should be a huge concern. Man United today were really good. Really, really good. It's a Man United side, by the way, that, you know, are missing some, both teams are missing some players. You know, of course, Martinez has done that crucial ligament injury. You know, there was, you know, Lenny Yoro was on the bench today. You know, I don't even think that Sesko was in the squad. You know, I'm looking around at that Liverpool team today, and it's a Liverpool team that didn't have Endo, didn't have Alisson, didn't have, you know, Giovanni Leone as a backup centre-back today. I'm looking at that Liverpool team. If Gravenberch's injury is serious, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure they win. I don't think they'll win this league. I'll be brutally honest with you. I think Arsenal at this moment in time are favourites. I'm not saying Liverpool can't win it because they've got more than enough quality, but their manager right now is panicking. Their manager looks rattled in press conferences. Arne Slot at the moment looks very, very, very sus in some of the decision making he's doing. I don't get why Curtis Jones is not starting games. I don't get why he keeps persisting with some of these tactics that at this moment in time are achieving absolutely zero. I don't get why Arne Slot can't see these things. Chiesa has to start games. And I don't get why, the midfield is basically defending every single game. They're not managing games from midfield. They're not holding on to the ball enough. They're giving the ball away. They're conceding goals left, right, and centre. Liverpool Football Club, at this moment in time, have conceded 11 goals. To give you some context, Man City have conceded 6, Arsenal conceded 3, Spurs have conceded 7, Chelsea have conceded 9, Sunderland have conceded 6, Palace have conceded 8, Villa have conceded 8, Everton have conceded 9, Newcastle have conceded 7, Leeds, have only conceded 2 more than Liverpool. They've conceded the same amount of goals as Fulham. They are, at this moment in time, not good at the back. And I don't want to say I told you guys, but I did kind of tell you guys this was going to happen. You can see it a mile away. Man United go 1-0 up inside 2 minutes. Ruben Amorim's team talk is ringing in and out of those players' ears. 1000%. Go out there, they start well, they score early, and all of a sudden you're sitting there going, right, okay, no worries. No worries. And then Bryan Mbeumo inside 2 minutes makes it 1-0 to Manchester United. What a start from United. I don't even think Liverpool really touched the ball then yet. Man United, Bruno Fernandes sets Diallo free down the right-hand side, plays it across. Bryan Mbeumo runs onto it and smashed it into the back of the net past Georgi Mamardashvili. There was a huge penalty shout. Gakpo hit the post a couple of times. Start of the second half, Gakpo hit the post again. He was definitely the most lively player today for Liverpool. He was the one who actually got their equaliser. But you know what it says about Liverpool Football Club? When they started actually really, really putting the pressure on Man United was when Alexander Isak went off, Chiesa come on. 5 minutes after Chiesa comes on, he gets the assist for Cody Gakpo, who finally got his goal after hitting the post twice. It was absolutely well-deserved. And then Bruno Fernandes with the assist, Man United retake the lead. Cunha is played in by Sesko. Sesko does really well. Plays it into Szoboszlai, who does well to make the block. Corner goes in, rolls it to Bryan Mbeumo, back to Bruno. Bruno goes into the box, and there is Harry Maguire to make it 2-1. And I'm looking at this Premier League table right now. I'm looking at Liverpool Football Club. We should have got something today out of Aston Villa if it wasn't for that fucking dummy in goal. Liverpool could have been 5th today. That's crazy. Arsenal have got 9 goal difference better and City have got 8 goal difference better. That's crazy. 3 defeats in the Premier League in a row. 4 defeats in all competitions. We have to start calling this a crisis. And I told you all that at the start of these fixtures coming up, that Liverpool will be dropping points. I haven't been really convinced this season. I think Arne Slot is massively overthinking things. I'm going to bring up the Liverpool fixtures because I'm going to tell you guys it's going to get worse. It is going to get worse. They've got Frankfurt, Brentford away, Manchester City, Real Madrid. Listen, I don't think they beat Brentford. I'll be honest. Crystal Palace have got Liverpool's number right now. I don't think they beat Madrid or City. And during this, Arsenal are going to be sitting there playing the likes of Slavia Prague, playing the likes of Burnley, playing the likes of Sunderland. Brighton, Palace. It's not looking good, Liverpool fans. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. I'm out.